Well, hello there, folks. I hope you're well. I really, really do. Right, today's showbiz news. Now, again, there's not much in it, but nothing much is happening. Really, rather than give you any showbiz news, I've got just a few thoughts on things that I've seen and I've heard today. And, just something to discuss more than anything else. Firstly, I noticed a piece today on, on Loose Women today, Loose Women. The panel's there, and old Ruth Langsford, she's the chairman of the board today. She's keeping them in order. And they had a spot on voices and whether folks like their own voice or not. Seemingly, old Alex, is it Alex Jones, is it from the One Show, has been saying, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I don't like it at all. When I hear it back, I think, oh my God, I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, Ruth asked them all what they thought about their own voices and how they felt about them. And then somebody said, what about you, Ruth? And Ruth said, well, I don't mind my voice. She said, I'll tell you what I like. I really like an accent. I really like an accent. And Alex is Welsh. It's a lovely accent, that. Yeah, I like an accent. I do. And I thought to myself, go on then. Somebody say to her, what do you feel about the Irish accent at the moment? But nobody took her up on it. I bet the producer said, don't mention Irish accents. Don't mention it. You know what I mean, folks. You know, with the old split with her and Eamon, I bet the Irish accent isn't so much she's looking at airing in the next sort of few months or so. She's got a lot on her mind, and I think that's probably bottom of a list of priorities, old Eamon. So that was that. What else was there? There was something else. I wrote it down. What on earth was it? Bear with me a sec. My memory's so bad, honestly. It's getting so bad. Oh, God, did you see it? Britney Spears. Have you seen that? The video of her today. Now, I'm telling you what. They're saying, is the voice really this bad without autotune? You see somebody dancing around there and singing. I can't remember what they sing. It's not one of her own songs. And I'm thinking, is that really Britney Spears? I wasn't sure that it was. Think it was, but I wasn't sure. And I'm thinking, she's not really trying to sing. I mean, if she is, it's the worst voice you've ever heard in your life. Many have said without the old autotune and the help that she gets from backing tape, she wouldn't be the best singer in the world. I guess that. But she can't be this bad because nobody can. She sounded to me like she was taking the mick. She wasn't really trying. But then you see her after that dancing and whatever else, and I'm thinking, what on earth's going on here? What on earth's going on? She's falling apart in front of our eyes. If that's Britney Spears, we've been told for many years she's got problems. Her problems are ginormous. I think she's morphing into the American Katie Price. I said only the last few weeks how worried I've been for old Katie. I've called her many times on here, yes I have. But now I'm at the stage with old Katie where I worry about her. I really, really do. You know, the unbelievable amount of procedures and the amount of weight she's lost is a real concern. I don't know if she's got a father on board or not. I don't know, but I wish she did have. I do, honestly. I wish everybody had that. I worry about old Katie, but seeing Britney Spears today, I worry about her as well, honestly. Terrible. Did you see it? Go and have a watch of it. You'll see it. There's pictures of there. There's a video you can watch, and it's worrying. It really, really is. And then I noticed something on talking of Katie Price falling in love. Was it? What's her name? Is it Princess Andre? I think it's Princess Andre. I think it's the young girl that she had with old Peter Andre. Again, I've knocked him before, only because, as I say, I don't think he's got much talent and he does really well for himself. And he has an opinion on most everything. So I thought, well, if you can't beat him, join him, you know what I mean? But it's a shame that her mum and dad never stuck together. It's a shame they've divorced, but many do. But I think for old Princess, I think the problem with her is all the marriage woes and whatever else, because of who they are and because they're all based in reality TV, everything's been played out in the media, and I do believe she must have suffered. I mean, it would hurt many kiddies. It's bad enough when you have a breakup, as it is. It's worse, I suppose, when your parents are known. But when your parents are known and they're both heavily into the old social media, reality TV, they live on clicks, they live on exposure. So sadly, it comes to the kiddies, and I didn't really read the piece. I didn't want to be upset even more, but I felt sorry for the kid. You know, what did she actually say? Did I write it down? Princess Andre says she wishes she had a happier childhood, and I thought, what a shame. What a shame. Probably didn't help to be called Princess Andre, but then again, I find it hard to call the Princess Andre when I won't have anything said about Prince himself, for all he's not with us anymore. So I don't know, but it was a bit sad. And that's it, folks. I've got really nothing to tell you showbiz-wise because there's no news out there. Just a couple of thoughts on things I'd heard and read today. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you. Maybe tomorrow there'll be more. Maybe there'll be some good showbiz news. You never know. There could be. I met somebody today that, unlike myself, didn't particularly mind Paddy McGuinness, but like one of Bolton's other favourite sons, the fella that, is it Vernon, that presents, I only know him through his wife, on Strictly, presents on Radio 2. I said, maybe, he's not for me. I said, but then again, I'm more your man that he'd replace, old Ken. I said, and then talking to replacements, I'm even more for Steve Wright. There's a thing I could tell you. Oh, how could I forget that? Reading something today, it was out there yesterday. On old Oppo with Steve's, he's saying the Beeb treated him deplorably at the end. Deplorably. Seemingly, someone from the Beeb that's running radio, I think, or running Radio 2, had him in 9 months before he was finally bulleted to say, now, in a few months' time, you're going to be gone. You're going to be gone. And this fella said, so he had the hanging over him for 9 months. He knew he was going, but he was told to tell no one. And he didn't. Well, he didn't tell anyone in the media. He actually went to, is it Tim Davey, what was the guy's name? This guy that runs BBC Altogether, and asked him about his sacking, and the bloke said, oh, I want to sack you. I think you're brilliant at what you do. But it's out of my hands if that's what she's decided. This fella was saying, this fella who knows Steve Wright said, honestly, he was treated badly. His health got worse and worse over the 9-month period. You could tell he was gutted to be got rid of. He loved the show, loved it. Well, I've got to say, I loved him, and I miss him to this day. I didn't get to listen to him all the time. I wasn't always out and about working. But when I did, he always cheered me up, did Steve. Always cheered me up. I've never even listened to the fellow that replaced him. Well, I say never. Listened to 10 minutes one day and 10 minutes another. I thought, no, he's not for me. No, he's not for me. He's not Steve Wright. He's not even a patch on old Steve. So that's the way of the world, though, folks. They change. If you're older, maybe white, maybe not edgy, maybe straight. Goes against you, really. Goes against. Sad, but it's true. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you. That's a bit more showbiz than I thought there, really. A story I forgot all about. Never wrote it down. Just came to mind. Right, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. See you later.